a big thing about chasing your dreams in life and like doing what it is that you want to do is you have to make sacrifices, you know? It's one of the biggest challenges that I find myself facing a lot is that I have to say no a lot because it's what I need to do if I want to focus and or if I'm trying to make consistent progress towards my dreams, right? Today my family, they're going on a whole family picnic with a bunch of other people, and it's a Saturday, so no one's working today. Everyone's got the day off. You would think that this is a good time for you to go hang out with your family. Just hang out, chill out, relax, enjoy time with the family, and I would agree with that. I 100% believe if there's a chance where you can hang out with your family, do it. Always do it. There's also a time where you're in a position in life where you're trying to work every single day to do something, but there are days where you just make minimal progress, where you're not doing the best that you can, and you ultimately end up saving that effort for the next day, for the new day. And it just so happens that this week for me it's Saturday. Throughout this week, I came back from Chicago 3 days ago, and while I was in Chicago I didn't have a lot of momentum carry over while I was there. Over there I was enjoying my time there, but now that I'm back, it's like I'm trying to lock back in, and I haven't been able to really do that much over the past 2 days. So yeah, I've been going to the gym. The biggest thing that I've found myself just really struggling with, especially when I travel, is just actually getting back into the groove. It's never a one-day thing. I'm not someone who immediately the next day I'm back in the groove. It takes me a couple of days. It may take me like 2 to 3 days to get back into the rhythm. I don't know why, I'm just wired in that way, right? So last night I went to sleep telling myself okay, Saturday I'm gonna educate my brain a lot. I'm gonna learn more about building my personal brand, and then also enacting on everything that I learn and just being consistent, posting my reels, create YouTube ideas. I'm trying to improve the program that I'm doing right now. I'm trying to make it better. I'm trying to rearrange certain exercises because I want to start focusing on building up my strength and my legs, because my squats are just not where I need them to be right now. I'm building out a detailed tracker for my weight, for my daily, weekly, monthly progress with my weight progressions, my diet progressions, because right now I'm probably gonna be dialing my calories back by like 150 or even 200. I'm gonna just see how that goes from 3,500 to 3,300. 3,300 is also is sufficient for me to be putting on the amount of weight that I'm trying to put on. That will at least be giving me a 1.5 pounds per week. If I were to go to this picnic that the family is at right now, I just would feel so anxious knowing that I have so many things that I left for the business to do today. And as much as I love my family, saying no is hard, because I know that they're talking about how I'm not there. But not only that, the fact that I'm actually doing at home, because they don't know what I'm trying to do. My goals are kept to me. My family has no idea of what it is that I'm trying to do in life. They have no idea that I'm trying to build my personal brand, I'm trying to build a business, I'm trying to do all these things, the big ambitious goals that I have. It's not something that they know. So it's I have to keep it a secret, because I know if it's out, it's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of negativity that's gonna come with me sharing that information. That's just how the world works. And knowing my traditional immigrant parents, it's I can't just tell them I can't just tell them I'm gonna be an entrepreneur with no data backing it up, no certainty behind it. So it feels like I'm lying to their face, but I'm not. I tell them I have to do work. I just don't specify what the work is. I just say yeah, I have work to do, and they believe it, because I do. It's just they don't push the buttons a lot when it comes to asking what work. I just respond with work. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now. This is like an immediate thing. I just wanted to talk to you guys about it. Hopefully this video isn't too long, because it's more of a short rant that sometimes you guys are gonna have to make the sacrifice. You'll have to say no to not just family, but to friends, to events, in order to prioritize the vision that you have in your mind, because yeah, it's good for you to take breaks every now and then, but like right now you're not in the phase of life where you can take breaks. Like you need to keep your focus on the prize. Your focus is the dream, and I would much rather work my ass off right now over this next 6 months and say no to my family, avoid events, events with friends, hanging out, just be more enclosed in my space, and just keep building and just stay building until I'm successful. Because I know a year down from this, I'm gonna be in a position where I'm gonna be making money. I'm gonna be making 10, 20, 30K a month. I'm not worried about that. Like I know it's guaranteed, it's gonna happen. I mean, nothing in life is guaranteed, but the vision I have in my mind, I just know it's going to happen. Like I'm so confident in my ability to make this happen that I know it's gonna happen. It's as if I already have it. Like I wear my Casio watch. This watch is like $20 on Amazon. I've had people ask me like, yo, this is a nice watch. How much is it? It's only $20. Get it? I use the watch as a motivator to the life that I want to live. Like I envision myself in the future buying a Rolex and wearing it all the time as a piece of pride in the work that I've been doing, but also to always keep myself at a level where I'm always motivated to work. You could be home wearing the crappiest clothes, like home clothes is what I mean, wearing your pajamas, and like you'll feel lazy. Like what you wear on your body is a direct reflection of how you perceive not only yourself but the goals that you're trying to reach. Like for me especially, I feel that a lot. Like the days where I'm dressed up, I feel good. I feel confident in myself, but not only that, but I feel like I can take on the world. And that's how you should be feeling every single day, especially when you're trying to become an self-sufficient entrepreneur without relying on a job. I'm gonna keep making sacrifices and work some more until I've laid the foundations for the rest of my future. Really, it's like right now, once we're done with this video, I'm gonna be figuring out more videos that I want to make. I already have like a list. I genuinely have a list of like 24, maybe 25 video ideas that are already like in my head. Like I know I want to make these videos. I just need to get to the point where I make them over the next couple of months. I'm just gonna keep saying no. It's really a season of no, as some people say. Plus, it's the last quarter of the year. It's winter. Winter arc, the great lock-in. All the damn things that people say to make it seem so like all jazzed up. Like just work. Doesn't matter what season it is. Just work equally as hard every single season, except just push yourself more and more every single day. But to each their own when it comes to that. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I know this is pretty short, and I also know I'm probably getting like 2 views on this, but for those who watch, I want you to know that you're an OG, and I just want to say I appreciate any support that you guys give. My Instagram is down below. Follow my Instagram. That's where I'm mainly documenting everything on my fitness journey and my mental journey as well, through self-development and going to the gym, everything in between. Have a good one, guys.